Centuries ago, vicious and bloodthirsty demons who were immune to all manner of weaponry plagued mankind. Humanity's cries for help brought forth the Idaten, battle deities who would use their incredible speed to hunt the demons down and then seal them away, leaving only the young Rin to protect the seal and guide the not yet born gods. In the following 800 years of peace, the Idaten have not had any enemies to fight. But that is about to change. Rin is training Hayato and tells him to go faster as she runs ahead of him. Annoyed she is faster, he insults her, but in an instant Rin turns around and starts beating him. Hayato is angry and insults her, reminding her that he was slow due to she beating him. However, for insulting her again, he gets beaten once again. Rin tells him that he needs to be fast to be a proper Idaten and starts telling him about the demons, but Hayato isn't interested in Idaten as he had heard the story before. He has been born for 80 years and the world seems peaceful to him. Hayato goes to meet Isli. Hayato wonders why don't he train sometimes, but Isli prefers not to and states that he loves studying and due to his long lifespan he can learn more than a human can. The two then go see Paula, scaring the bird she was with and annoying her. But she reveals humans are gathering and they go to check it out. As they reach the glacier, they see a large group of humans and Hayato comments they can't get closer without being seen. Isli asks Paula to go as she can move fast and quietly and gives her a microphone. Paula notices a large frozen demon, Gyudo-kun. Ubami explains the demon is a weak demon, but it's more than enough for humans, but wonders if the gods had changed. Isli wonders how Ubami know about the events 800 years ago. Considering that Ubami may not be human and is a demon, Gyudo-kun then breaks free from the ice. He won't attack unless provoked. However, that doesn't apply to gods. Gyudo-kun then attacks, making Ubami wonder if there is something wrong. Humans, thinking it attacked them, start fighting back, but get their asses wiped. Ubami then sees Paula and how Hayato comes and kicks Gyudo-kun, knocking him down, making Ubami realize they must be Idaten. Isli then kicks Gyudo-kun but is pierced in the chest. Paula intervenes but is also too weak so he breaks her bones. About to crush her, Isli escapes with her, surprising Ubami that they're still alive even without a heart. After a fierce battle, Hayato is surprised it's already dead. Isli realizes demons are closer to living things than them. Ubami flies off, however. Hayato catches up and takes it down for info. Isli collects Gyudo before Zobel Empire can. Ubami, being a robot, to not get caught, blows himself up. Meanwhile, Zobel soldiers attack a sister at a church. It gets pretty graphic. Paula and Isli consider training. Isli explains Rin's the strongest and fought demons 800 years ago. As Ubami is remote controlled, the safest place for them is near Hayato or Rin. Anything stronger than Gyudo-kun, they're done. Although Rin's training might kill them, Isli explains he previously trained under Rin, but ran after 3 months. Paula thinks he's exaggerating, but seeing a session he starts to believe Isli's stories. Supposedly the best way to train an Idaten, Paula wonders why not go to Prontea. Rin notices them saying it's been 50 years. Isli bows, apologizes, asking to train under her to avoid death. Rin brought to tears, believing Isli has matured. She asks about Paula who drew her out, but Paula states it was Prontea. Idatens naturally occur if left alone manifest in a few centuries, but a Idaten can draw them out instantly, becoming their master. Rin constantly looks for more. After Rin 200 years, she trained Prontea, her best student. Rin asks Paula to come, breaking her chest, then beats Isli, sending him to Paula. Hayato wakes up and tells Paula she will get used to it. Rin says it will be 3 days to recover, but gives Isli 2 hours. Elsewhere, Piscalat is out conquering when a missile hits her. Piscalat unharmed and throws a tank at the enemy. At the end of training, Isli states lifting weights won't make them stronger and they appear human as they're formed by human thoughts. Hayato notices a small chip, which she immediately breaks. Isli tells her they aren't just manifested thoughts, but it also needs another element, a desire for salvation. Piscalat returns to Zobel, where she meets Nickel. Piscalat scolds her that she needs to show more respect towards superior officer. Nickel agrees and states she needs to be more formal with her manner of speech. Nickel stops Ubami in a meeting and transforms her arm, breaking the wall and capturing Kagekiki, and then proceeds to cut him into pieces. Randy tells Ubami, the demon lord who granted them human forms and intelligence, that they can continue with the meeting. Ubami shows a video of the Idatens defeating Gyudo-kun. Piscalat comments that she hoped they would be weaker, but Cory states that even he could defeat them. Ubami asks them to raise hands if they think they could body certain Idaten, with Brandy and Nickel stating they could be Hayayo and his master Rin. Ubami asks Umeo, Miku and Barcode about the current demon and human populations. A broken chip on Hayato pinged the Idaten's location before it broke. Dr. Obami decides to send their strongest card, Nickel. Isli tells Paula he found a transmitter on Hayato, removed its audio, then put it on Rin. He hopes the enemy that goes to her is stronger than Hayato. Paula worries about Rin. Isli tells her if it's a demon stronger, then they are all done since she's the strongest. In group training, Hayato manages to sneak kick her. She doesn't flinch, but says it's the first hit in on her in 200 years, then beats the brakes off them. Nickel jumps from a plane and is disappointed. Rin is surprised as she's never seen a human demon. Nickel states it's due to the great demon lord over M. Easley suspects that Ubami and is sure Ubami is a human implanting memories into demons to control them easily, and if he is correct, Rin will wonder who is that. Like clockwork she does. She then summons a sword from her hand, ready to kill. The fight is instant, wondering if Rin paralyzed Nickel. Nickel is perplexed and Rin explains she's headless. Piscalot asks G13 for a battle update, and is told Nickel lost instantly, they're all done. Rin instant transmissions behind G13 and kills him. Piscalot scared pushes Brandy to go next. Brandy says hell no. Piscalot reminds her she boasts she's stronger than Nickel, but Brandy corrects by a little. Hayato awakens mad, demanding training as he doesn't want to lose to anyone. However, Rin tells him to clown down and regenerate, fully breaking his neck. Easley speaks with his men. They say they have Gyudo-kun in testing. Easley says he's sending another and use as much money as they need. Easley calls Prontea, telling Easley's Idaten theory has turned out incredible and he's learned magic. Easley tells his homie that he will pull up. Ubami realizes they knew about the first transmitter and left it partially functional to gauge their response. The demons decide to use the humans and strike when they're separated. Meanwhile, Rin decides to wipe the whole Zobel Empire as she can't tell demons from humans. Rin asks Easley, convinces Rin to wait a week to find Prontea to help. Easley states he didn't call Prontea right away, as he won't come because of Rin. And even if Rin goes wild on Zobel, they can't confirm if all demons are dead. Meanwhile, the demons arrive in Hotena looking for the Idatens. At Prontea's place in Hotena, they see monitors connected to his mind and talk Idaten hidden abilities. Prontea gets fearful when he realizes Rin is about, so Easley waits a while until he calms down. Prontea calms down hearing that Rin isn't mad. Easley explains he requested a week so Prontea can psycho-hack on Zobel's computer network to verify the demons' numbers. Meanwhile, the demons had hacked all cameras in Hotena and monitor them. At Easley's lab, he checks his scientist's progress on demon research. A man comes to Easley, telling him there is trouble. Leading him to S room, he asks him to be spared. Piscalot cuts him to pieces, however Easley dodges. As he traps him into the room, she wonders for how long he will be able to evade her. Easley breaks the lights and as Piscalot attacks Miss, he opens the door in order for light to enter. Meanwhile, Hayato and Prontea spar. Cory and Nepuk come for them, commenting that the demons found them due to the commotion they caused, and Hayato's lesson will wait until they deal with them. As they attack him and he blocks their attacks, he realizes that Neput is strong, but Cory not as much. He then throws Cory to the ground and tells Hayato and Paula to deal with him. Three battles are unfolding simultaneously as Easley takes on General Piscalot of the Zobel Empire. Paula and Hayato tangle with Cory, the demon who looks like a child soldier, and Prontea toys with the powerful Neput. In the end, it's an overwhelming victory for Idaten, leading the demons defeated and captured by them for experiment and testing. The demons are shocked to learn Idaten have no real feelings on morality and don't care that they have been forced bad touching and murdering innocent people. Just as when Easley embarrasses Piscalot, which garners minimal reaction from him, ascertaining it's due to her being closer human. Since the demons have now been brainwashed, they can get any info they want. Subscribe for part 2 of Hien Sade no Idaten Tachi, or the Idaten deities know only peace.